going on, my people? It's your boy Ty, breaking the house with a boy IJ today.
8 in the morning till 1 in the morning.
What you telling my boy? You good?
I'm good, man. It's busy, man. Busy.
What you saying? You're from the area? You're from Bedford?
From Bedford, man. Grew up in Bedford.
And growing up in Bedford, man, what was that like for you, man?
No, it's for me.
Yeah.
I've always been working. Like growing up in Bedford, it's like I've always just knocked in and got on with work. It's always been a nice community. For like, it's obviously changed with today's climate. Everyone wants to look fresh, and you know.
No doubt, man, no doubt. You know you cut hair for some big people. But any conversations like stood out to you?
I would say like I've had like strong conversations with like Steve the Madman about his struggles and how he got out of what he got out of. I've had deep conversations with Nines about like success and like materialistic things and stuff. Like he's probably one of the only person to fly me out of the country.
Yeah.
First, I've had conversations with Blade Brown. Only last night I was chatting to Blade Brown. Just about like knife crime and stuff like that. So these guys actually care about what's going on. It's not just you know what I mean? It's not just the music. So
yeah.
But I've had deep conversations with a lot of my celebrity clients. I always try to ask as many like questions as I can because I've listened to their music before I've even got there for years. Yeah. So it's good to be around them as well and just seeing certain things. Yeah, I can't really pinpoint like a quotation of what they've said, but I've had gems. Like I'm saying, some serious gems around me, and I've learned off them. So it's good. I've been blessed. I've been in a position to actually learn off these lot.
How would you explain to like a young person that's listening now, like how hard work pays off? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's just making like conscious decisions. Like, that's the main thing for me. Like I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, I've done this and now I'm here. Like I want a reason to tell you why I'm here. I want a reason to tell you why I've done this or why I've done that. I don't think it's a purpose.
Yeah.
Like growing up young in this climate, you want nice things quickly.
Yeah.
Luckily for me, my mindset, I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to take the long route to get to the top. Like, I don't mind not going out. I don't mind not being in these clubs with people that I don't really know or like celebrating failure.
Yeah, man.
Everyone's different. Like,
when I was speaking to Biz, man, like he touched on, like obviously he's got a friend saying that when he used to go to the shubs and he's saying, yeah man, like why you not rolling, man, there's things in there, there's this and that, and he's saying, broski, I got training in the morning.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying to them in that, like be that Frankie, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, don't worry about all the noise, man, block all that out, innit?
I've probably got about 20 clients that have never ever seen me in the club in Bedford. Probably never ever gonna see me in a club in Bedford.
Yeah,
but it's not because I don't like clubbing, it's just not my thing. I work hard. Yeah. Like I live a very routine life. I started work today at 8:15. I'm gonna finish work and get home by 2 o'clock in the morning.
What's the time now? Just for these people watching at home.
What time are we now?
Yeah, 11:15, man. Still at it. This is the part they don't see, man. They don't see what goes into it, man. Literally.
So I'm just willing to go without for a while to get to the top. Yeah. And that's another thing as well. Like the young people in today's climate, they just want everything now. They're not willing to stay at home and save or.
That's stay down for the come up, man. It's real.
Now the turtle won the race, innit?
1000%, man. 1000%, man. Obviously, you work with some big names like Nines, M Huncho, Heady One. Like, how did you go about building those connections, man? And what do you think that says about staying consistent?
I'll be honest with you. I wrote these things down years ago. I couldn't tell you how I was going to get to there. I just wrote it down. But staying consistent and putting yourself in a position, I wrote these things down years ago. I always knew that I'd be able to do it. I couldn't tell you how. I just wrote them down and I just kind of manifested it. But putting myself in a position where I know I'm going to succeed. So making conscious decisions where chilling with this person's going to get me to here, chilling with that person's going to get me there. And I was in a position where if I chill with that guy, I can get to there. Like working with the big artists, it came naturally because it came naturally. Like I just manifested and wrote down and law of attraction. Yeah,
and there's power. I definitely see there's power in writing things down, man.
In terms of how I got to trim these big artists, it's literally consistency and hard work.
Yeah.
Like fortunately, I was flying to Barcelona once a week, and a lot of artists were going over there at the time, 2016, 17. And like I said, putting myself in positions where I know I'm going to succeed. So I knew for a start that if I'm in Barcelona, where all these artists are, I can get my foot in the door and at least trim one of them. And the rest follows, man.
Yeah, no, proper stuff, man. And the big question, if you could sit down with a younger version of yourself, what advice would you give them
I'd say stay focused, write things down, and don't watch what anyone's doing. A lot of the time when I was growing up, I used to look at people and think, yeah man, that guy's lit.
Yeah.
But then when you get older, you realise that holding him in all them clothes that he was wearing, that's all he's got. You know what I mean? I'm at an age now, 30 years old, it's about mortgages and ownership. You know, like when I was younger, it was about what shoes you got on your feet, like what clothes you're wearing, like that's all irrelevant. Materialistic things don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah, man. Stay in your lane, write things down, and take time. Patience is a massive thing for me. Like, there's no time limit on how you're gonna win. Like, you could win tomorrow. You could be chopping. Why for that actually? That's a mad one. Stay in your lane, write things down, and also prepare yourself not to win. Because at the same time, you have all these high expectations, but you might not win. You might not win today. You might be at this point now, and behind this wall here is the diamond. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, like you could just hit that diamond and then boom. Luckily for me, I hit the diamond. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of distracted me, because I had my success.
Mindsets. Mindsets matter, man. Mindsets matter, man. And it's what's in here, you get me? Another big one, man. What would you say is the biggest misconception about that life that you think young people should understand, man?
Like, drug dealers are rich. Like, we're in a different era now. Like, legitimate people are making serious money without doing anything illegal. And the other thing is as well, it's about keeping what you've got. Yeah, a lot of like so-called trappers and stuff, like, if you look at them, they haven't made massive amounts of money. They haven't got houses, they haven't got cars, they haven't got anything. So it's like, it's all a lie. You know what I mean? Like, you chat to your bank manager, you chat to your head teacher, you chat to your peers that are around you that are making things, that have got money in the bank. It's about money in the bank, it's about ownership, it's about leadership as well. And I ain't to cost anyone that's out there doing their thing. I'm just trying to say to you guys, like, it's not the life. You know what I mean? Like, you can make big money being legit.
A lot of people think that's the only road they can kind of go down. Do you know what I'm saying? They think it's the only option. Do you know what I'm saying? But
in this day and age, especially because you got, like, years ago, maybe 11 years ago when I first started doing barbering, and barbering wasn't it. You know what I mean? It was just like, like you'd have guys, like, what are you trimming? Like kind of not looking down at you, but they're looking at you like, wow, is that even gonna make money? You have to trust the process. That's the other thing as well. Big key, trust the process. If you would have asked me 11 years ago, 12 years ago, like, oh, would you be cutting this person and that person? I would have told you no. Or even how the scene is with the money and stuff, like, it's just different. There's other ways to make money than doing things illegally.
No, 1,000,000%.